My name is Phoebe Dami Asolo, ni Larry Zamuje. I recently got married. I got married in December. I actually got engaged on the 1st of January 2016. Got married in December 2016. My wedding planning process was a very peculiar one. I discussed with a lot of brides as well that got married in 2016. So I have some tips that I want to share with 2017 brides. So here we go, 11 tips on how to make your wedding planning process more exciting and less stressful for 2017 brides. 1, your wedding venue. This is the first point because it's very, very, very important. I can't emphasize this enough. Your wedding venue, the day you get engaged, in fact, you should just book your venue. It's very, very important. As soon as you get engaged, just call, start looking for venues based on the number of guests that you're expecting and book straight away. You'll be surprised how many people, even people that are getting married 2 years down the line, would have already booked your venue. Trust me, a lot of concerts, different events happen in Nigeria, and people use these same venues. So please, it's better for you to actually, even if your wedding is a year after you get engaged, better for you to book the venue down and then call for a refund if anything happens, as opposed to actually finding out 3 months down the line that you don't have a venue for your wedding. That would be really, really bad. So please book your venue immediately after you get engaged. Second point about wedding venues, make sure that your reception venue is not far from where you have your church wedding. This is mainly because of traffic. You don't want to get late to your wedding, and also you don't want guests to get late to your wedding from church. Their moods will already change. They won't just be in the right mood to celebrate with you. So book your reception venue not too far from your church wedding venue. Number 2, wedding vendors. Wedding vendors, please, I'm just going to go straight to the point. The best way to pick your wedding vendors is through referrals. I picked some vendors based on what I saw on Instagram. I picked some vendors based on what I heard. And I picked vendors based on referrals. Trust me, I had the least stress, or will I say zero stress, from the vendors that I picked based on referrals. If you have friends or family members that have gotten married, please ask them, did you use this person? How did you use this person? Or if you even have a vendor that you like, but you don't know anybody that has used them or something, you can just ask questions. Go on Instagram, search, or you don't know this person, but you know this person has used this vendor. Ask the person a question, send a DM. How was it like working with this person? Blah, 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 and ask that person to actually link you up with the vendor. I would advise that you don't go directly to a vendor. Just go through referrals. It saves you a lot of stress. Or better still, go through your planner if you have a planner. Planners and coordinators. Some of us brides, we think that we can do it all. Well, I'm happy to announce to you that you cannot do it all. Planning a wedding is very, very stressful. It also depends on the kind of wedding that you want to have. But generally, it's just that side thing. You're just planning a wedding. It's something like a distraction at the end of the day. That's what I felt. You need help. You will need help. So my advice is to get that help. You can get help in different ways. You can get help through a planner. You can get help through a coordinator or even a family or friend. If you have a 9-to-5 job like I do, I would advise that you get a planner. But if you don't have a 9-to-5 job, if you have that extra time, you can get a coordinator. You can save some money, get a coordinator, just ask them to come to, just give them the brief for your wedding few months or few weeks before your wedding, and then they get on board. If you don't want any of these people, then ask a family member or friends to help you. But you definitely need somebody to help you when you're planning your wedding. You cannot do it alone. Number 4. Ember weddings. This was my surprise. It shocked me. A lot of vendors, when I call them, I want to make an inquiry about this, about that. So, okay, no problem. When is your wedding? December 1st. December! Okay, let me call you back. I was like, what's going on? So in fact, it was my planner that told me, trust me. And a lot of other vendors told me as well. Ember weddings from September, October, November, and then December, the grand wedding time. Trust me, it's more expensive than the rest. Now, I'm not saying that nobody should get married in September to December, but if these months mean that much to you, please feel free. But if not, trust me, just go to other months. Vendors will even have your time more. There's no rush about getting married, so you probably you would really enjoy the process better. That's what I feel. I had a December wedding, and trust me, I went through this Ember weddings factor. Yeah. Number 5, your bridal train and your friends. Now, this one is, I think it's a bit personal to me. I don't think it's that much of an important factor, but it's just an advice that I would want to give people. Now, there's this trend about pre-wedding party, bridal shower, there's so many pre-weddings that go on now that involve you and your friends. I would just like brides to please consider their friends and their family. Don't do too much. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, it's just an opinion. I don't think it's necessary. If you do a bridal party, then do a bridal shower, then do bridal, and then everybody has to contribute to this. I don't think it's fair on your friends and your bridal train or whatever. So please just be considerate. Talking about consideration as well, Ashwebi. I did not do Ashwebi. I'm proud because I did not get that Ashwebi stress. I was a bridesmaid and a chief bridesmaid so many times before I got married. And I know how stressful these things are. Distributing Ashwebi, calling somebody to pay, sending it up and down. I don't think it's worth it. If you want to do it, it makes pictures more beautiful. You can do Ashwebi. But please, when you're calling the prices for Ashwebi, be considerate. I'm sure people have friends that do not have jobs, or people that just want to save their money. Even if they have the money, they just want to save it as opposed to spending it on dress. So please be considerate. Don't do Ashwebi of 50,000 and above. I don't think that's fair. Just an opinion. Then, talking about bridal party as well, bridal train. I had 6 bridesmaids, and my bridesmaids were fantastic. My bridesmaids, 3 of them concentrated on bridesmaids' outfits. The other 3 concentrated on my own outfits and the wedding proper. And it was just amazing. They helped me a lot. I can't imagine if I had 16 of them or 20 bridesmaids or even 10. I don't know what, I would have gone crazy. If you have 10 people you want to put on your train, feel free, but is it really worth it? You have to think about it. You have to accommodate these people. You have to get their dresses. I know most times they contribute, but you have to get their dresses. You have to accommodate them. You have to get their shoes. You have to make sure that you get their measurements. Doing this for more people, I think, is more stress. So I think I would suggest that the ideal number for bridesmaids is between 3 to 8. You're fine. You don't need 20. You don't need everybody to surround you. Yeah. Being a bridesmaid to me is not so much of an honor. I know people pick bridesmaids based on, this person has been my friend for a long time, so be on my train, that's the way I'll honor you. Being a bridesmaid, you have to work. So if you have any friend that you want to honor and the person is not going to work, that's just you putting stress on yourself. So make sure that you pick people that are ready to work. My bridesmaids, they did not wear heels. They wore flare dress because they were ready to work for me on that day. They were ready to bend down, pick my dress up, clean my sweat, dance, do different things just to ginger me and my husband for my wedding day. So please be very, very careful when you're picking your bridesmaids. Don't overdo. Number 6, you have to include your partner. Now, there are different kinds of men. There are some men that care about weddings, and there are some men that really don't care. I have to say that you'll be lucky if you're a bride and you have a husband that doesn't care so much about weddings. If you have a husband that cares so much about weddings and colors and all, I will have a private chat with you on that. But for now, I'm just going to talk to brides that, you have to include your partner regardless. Whether he cares or he does not care, you have to include your partner. You have to let him know. I know we brides, we have the dream. We already know who we want to be at our wedding, how we want the wedding to be, the wedding color, the wedding this, the wedding that. You have to include your partner. I remember my husband telling me when I was trying to pick my wedding colors, my best color is blue. So I already imagined that I would ask people to wear blue and white on that day. So I told him, I said, see, even if the Ashwebi color is green, pink, and yellow, that he doesn't care. I was happy, but when I decided on blue, I still told him, and he was happy that he knew. So when we started sharing invitation cards and he saw blue, he wasn't surprised. So you have to involve your partner in different ways. Maybe form a group chat on WhatsApp or BlackBerry or anything. Just make sure that he knows. In my own case, what I did, my husband was in charge of all the funds, so he had the money in his bank. Me, I had the ideas in my head. So what I did was, after discussing with my planner, I'll tell him, oh, this is what we discussed too. I want something to come in. I want something to fly in the hall. I want something to do this. Okay, this is the money for it. So he knew everything that was happening. And on the wedding day, he knew everything. He was not surprised. I've heard of people that were surprised on their wedding day, and then the wedding night was just to fight. How come you did not tell me? I saw this person. How come you did not tell me that this happened? It's not even a good way to start marriage. So please make sure that your husband knows everything that is going on. It's very, very important. And it's also a sign of respect. He's also part of the wedding. Come on, don't leave him behind. Number 7, make sure your wedding portrays who you are. This is very, very important. You just have to make sure that your wedding portrays who you are and what you love. I would advise that you have a theme for your wedding. It will also guide your planner, guide your decor organization or whoever you choose on what to do and props to use for your wedding. In my case, my best color is blue. I had an ice themed wedding. In my mind, I think I'm a princess, so I wanted to be in Disneyland. And you need to see how everything came to life. I was so happy. My friends, I have a friend that had a Bollywood wedding. My best friend had a movie themed wedding. It was really, really nice. Everything came together in the end. Now, don't do anything just because of the trend. Don't say you want fireworks at your wedding because when you do fireworks, you know that videos will go around, or you want something to fall down because does it really portray who you are? Now you have to think like, what is the wedding that you dreamt of when you were a child? That's the kind of wedding you should stick to and do. Don't change your mind because of another person's wedding or because of, just think of who you are and let it lead you to what your wedding should be. And also for your wedding, do what you love to do. Now, my wedding, I broke so many records because I broke so many protocols. That's what I mean. In my church, because I love when my sister sings. And in my church, it never happened, but I told my choir leader, I want my sister to sing while my dad walks me down the aisle. And that was a precious moment to me. So while my dad was walking me down the aisle, my sister was singing. I was so happy. Same thing, I love to sing. So I sang to my husband on our wedding day. Now, I wouldn't sing to my husband if I did not want to sing, or maybe because I saw one bride singing, then I will now say, okay, I want to sing for my husband by force. No. This is what I mean by let your wedding portray who you are. I sang and I was very happy. At this point, I was like, do I really want to do this? Like, okay, these are the amount of people coming. These are the caliber of people coming for my wedding. What if I go off tune? What if the microphone goes off? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I sang and it went well. And my husband was very happy that I sang for him on the wedding day. He also sang for me as well. So everything just played out naturally. And it was one of our highest moments on the wedding day. Talking about doing what you want to do as well. Don't think that there's a wedding protocol, there's a status quo that you need to follow. My first dance, I danced to a slow song and then I danced to a fast song. Most people dance to slow songs, but myself and my husband said we wanted to dance to a fast song. We danced, went to the floor, we came back up, we went around, we didn't care like that anybody was looking at us. So do things for you. It's your wedding day, do it for you. Everybody will wait for you. Just do it for you. If you want to sing, if you know you love to sing, sing on your wedding day. If you love to dance, dance on your wedding day. I know of a couple that actually did this ballet thing, just both of them, and it was so amazing. Do things that you love. Do it on your wedding day. There's nothing wrong. Don't follow any status quo. You'll have fun. Number 8, you need to enjoy your day. That's also like a follow-up on the previous point. Enjoy your day. See, the day never goes as planned. Me, I'm a planner. Like I'm such a detailed person, and I was such a detailed bride. I stressed my planner because I needed to know every single thing. At what point is this going to come out? At what point is this person going to do this? At what point? I knew I was calculating everything. But the day came and not everything went that way. That's how, not because of anything, but it's just natural. I spoke to a lot of brides as well, and that's what happens. Sometimes you plan that during your first dance, the fireworks will go up, but you might just be sitting on the stage and the fireworks will go off. And I'm just like, why did the fireworks just go off? Like, why? So many things can happen. Like, there's so many people that you did not invite for your wedding that you will see. They will come and dance with you. They will spray you, and you're just looking at them like, how how did you get the invitation card? So many things will go wrong. But you cannot let that affect you. You have to make sure that you smile all through. And this is also because of pictures. If you squeeze your face all through the wedding day because food finished or because one auntie annoyed you in the morning, see, you regret it later because you look at the pictures and you wish that you did not let it affect you. People will annoy you. People will want to pray for you for 3 hours while you are trying to make up. They will want to put their hand on your face and pray. Prayer is good, but sometimes you're just like, okay, I've got enough prayer. This is from experience and all these things, but don't let it affect you. An auntie might smudge your makeup. Your makeup might smudge your white dress. Your white dress might tear. So many things will go wrong, but just make sure that it doesn't affect you on your day. You might even get late to church. I know of a friend, her mom could not make it for her wedding day, but that did not affect her. Her mom could not make it for her church ceremony. Her mom made it for the reception because the church ceremony already finished before the mom came to church. Imagine that. But she was still smiling. So if she can smile on her wedding day because of that, please continue. I also had little issues on my own day, but I made sure that I smiled all through the day. I made sure I smiled. And now I see the pictures and I'm just like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. Yes, so I advise all 2017 brides as well. Make sure that you don't let little things. These things are so little. No matter what happens, just make sure that it's one day and it will never come back. So make sure you enjoy your day. Number 9, take as many pictures as you can. Wait for the pictures. See, you need pictures. I need beautiful pictures as well. So my advice is allow 1 hour before you get to church and 1 hour between the church and the reception. Take pictures. Tell everybody, because the thing is, the wedding morning, a lot of relatives are with you, even your friends, and then people tend to hurry you up as well. At church, wake up early so that you can. I woke up by 4 o'clock on my wedding day. I know people that woke up by 2 on their wedding day. Trust me, I was told this as well. So wake up early, do your makeup early. Your makeup will not smudge, especially if you have a good makeup artist. Or better still, you just do the makeup again, or retouch it. So wake up early, allow many pictures. Take 1 hour worth of pictures before your church event. You love the pictures when you see, and you'll be proud that you actually allowed that 1 hour. Between church and reception as well, take more pictures. During the reception as well, take more pictures. Take pictures. When you see the photographer, just smile. Just be smiling. Any photographer that comes around you, or even call them and tell them, hey, take a picture with me and this my friend. Take a picture with me and this my friend. Go around tables, especially for young people. When you see your friends that honored your invitation, go around tables, go and meet them, take pictures with them as well. I did that for a few of my friends, and actually regret I did not do for a few of my friends as well. So take as many pictures as you can. There's something I did. I took a picture with each of my bridesmaids, and when I look at the pictures today, I'm so happy that I did that. Please do that as well. Take pictures, jump, smile, dance, and tell the photographers to look at you when you're doing all those crazy things, because at the end of the day, when you see those pictures, you'll be like, oh my god, they actually do this, and you laugh. It will be really, really nice. So yes, please make sure you do that. Take pictures, take pictures, and tell your planner as well, or your coordinator, whoever you've put in charge, when you're having your moments, when you're cutting your cake, when you're having your first dance, when you're doing all those special moments at a wedding, maybe when you're feeding your husband, tell the planner to make sure that the stage is clear for the photographer. The photographer should be in front at all times, not even the MC. The photographer should be in front at all times to take pictures of the special moments of the wedding. So it's really, really important so that you don't miss all these moments and you'd really love it after the wedding. Number 10. I'm going to increase my voice. Don't break the bank. Wedding will come and go, and you'll be so lonely after your wedding, as in, not lonely as in like sad, but you'll be surprised how a lot of people that used to call you, hey, countdown, 2 months to go, 1 month to go, 2 weeks to go, wedding day, and they leave you alone. You need to think of yourself and your husband. You need to be selfish. That's why I would advise that you put your husband in charge of the funds, because men tend to be more financially intelligent. I don't mean anything wrong, but in my own case, that's how it was. If you're more financially intelligent, please be in charge of the funds. See, it's not worth it. If you finish the money, even during your honeymoon, you see something you want to buy and you just think back and be like, I wish I could get the money back from that makeup artist. I wish I could get the money back from this vendor or that vendor. Make sure that you do a budget and stick to the budget. Different unnecessary things will come up at the last minute because it's like final ginger to make your wedding what you dreamt of. So different things will come up. Like in my own case, I saw myself calling the planner. Are you sure you don't want to do this? Trust me. This is a confession. All the artists that I got them in last minute. That was like last minute decision. But thank God my husband still allowed me to do it. So don't break the bank. Like this leave money for last minute things. Like if you want to change the chairs, if you want to make the decor more intense, leave money for those things. Do the basic things at the beginning, your vendor, your venue, your food, your drinks, your DJ, your decor, do those major things. And then the little things, extra earrings, artists to perform, like in my case, extra decor, extra chairs, those things that you know that you can do without. Yeah, leave some money for that as well. But don't finish the money for your wedding. You have to make sure that you leave some money for honeymoon and for even your life when you start living with your husband. We left some money. We saved a lot of money, and my husband, I'm very proud of him because he made that happen. I was just dreaming like Cinderella, but he made it happen for us, and I'm very proud that he did that. We saved a lot of money, and then we found out when we got back from our honeymoon that, hey, we need to get this for the house. We need to get this for the house. We need to get. I think the first 2 to 3 months of your marriage, you'll be surprised how many things you need to get for your house. You need to get this chair, or maybe as a lady you want to change maybe the flowers or something. Just trust me, money. You just need money for something, or even your personal things as well. You're a new wife. You're probably going to be a mom soon. You probably need to start shopping. So when you're doing your budget, divide your budget into 3. The major things for your wedding. That's the basic things, the venue, the food, the drinks, the DJ, those major things, decor. And then the second bit, the extras, things that, okay, you just want to do just because it's your wedding day. Extra shoe, extra dress, extra this, extra that. And then the third one, which is also important for the marriage, that's the first few months of the marriage. So divide your budget into 3 and make sure that third one, you don't touch it. Don't touch the third one, which is the money for the marriage. Don't touch it. Save. Everybody tell you bye-bye. You'll be on your own. Save your money. Last, and I think it's the most important point of all of them. You need to be very prayerful when you're planning your wedding. I can even go spiritual, but it's really important. You need to pray with your partner. My bridal party, we used to pray every evening at 10 o'clock. Both the guys, the girls, my husband and I, we used to pray every evening at 10 o'clock. I know my planner used to pray as well about the wedding, and it became a success. See, tell your family members as well to join you in prayers. This is not because of any juju or anything, but just so that the planning process will go well. You will not fall sick. You won't be stressed, those kind of things. Just put God in the mix, and you realize that everything will just start going smoothly. Even things that you forgot last minute, somebody will just say, okay, hey, I can sort this out. Just make sure that you pray. And I also want to point out that during the planning process, a lot of things happen. You can be so consumed in the stress that you forget so many things, can affect even your character. You start shouting at a lot of people and all. But when you pray, like prayer just puts you in check. So make sure that you keep praying, pray about the wedding and even about the marriage. I can share points about prayer in next video, hopefully. So yeah, make sure that you pray about the day. Pray if you're getting married in rainy season, pray that rain will not stop your wedding from happening. Pray. Just keep praying about your day, and make sure that your husband prays with you as well. The Bible says that one can chase 1,000 and 2 shall put 10,000 to flight. So the power of 2 people praying is more powerful for 2 people to join their hands together and agree on a thing. So there are so many Bible scriptures that can back it up. but I will not quote now. I'll just tell you, please, you and your husband should plan. If you can fast, just fast as well. Yeah, so that's it. That's basically my top 11 points for the wedding planning process. There's a lot more, but I'll just leave these ones for now. If you have questions, people ask me a lot of questions, and I'm always very happy when I hear questions from brides-to-be. If you have any questions, please send me a message on my Instagram. My handle is at PhoebeBZZ. So please ask me questions. People ask me questions, and I'm always kind of quick to answer. Also, you can also drop a comment on this video, and I would also respond to you. I'll be sharing more tips as I also get from brides, because brides also share with me. The more I get from brides, the more I share with upcoming brides. It's just to help the world, to help everybody that is about to get married. So please feel free to get in touch with me. Even if you're a bride, share your experience with me. There's a lady I've never met, has told me that food finished on her day, and how she managed it was so amazing. I think the caterer burnt the food or something happened and food was not enough, but she managed it. So I want to share that story with as many brides as possible as well. So please, let's just all interact. Thank you so much for listening.